ground.
So dumb.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, shut! Since when we're on the whole school tonight, everybody out!
Hey RMS! This PBIS video, we're doing a video on insubordination, which means this, and profanity. So, enjoy. Wait, unmute.
Oh,
No,
no,
I
stop!
wasn't
You know,
going to
I'm
do
done with you! Oh my God!
What's your definition
Ba-da-dum-bum.
of insubordination?
Ba-dum-ay.
Hey RMS, this is the dictionary definition of insubordination. We're going to ask students and staff what they think insubordination means. What does insubordination mean?
Insubordination means that you are not doing the right thing when it comes to authoritative figures.
That's not bad.
So, have you ever heard of the word insubordination?
Oh, jeez, no.
Did you see his face? What does insubordination mean?
Insubordination. That's when kids don't do what they're told.
There we go. What does insubordination mean?
That you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, or you're not doing what someone has asked you to do.
What does insubordination mean? He has no idea. What does insubordination mean?
I don't know.
What does insubordination mean?
I have no idea.
What does insubordination mean? Your word is insubordination. So, like, define it. Anyone? No idea. Next. What does insubordination mean? Stuff. What does insubordination mean?
Insubordination would be when somebody is asked to do something and they refuse to do it.
There you go. What does insubordination mean?
You're not listening?
Oh, that's right. That's good, right?
Hey, what's up?
What does insubordination mean?
Well, insubordination is when a teacher asks a student to do something and they just refuse. So I say, get out your homework, and you say, no, I'm not doing that. That's insubordination.
Okay, and where can students find insubordination?
It's actually in the agenda log on one of the first couple pages. It gives a definition of what it is. So if students want to learn more about it, hold on, I can even give you a page number. If you look right on page 16, it talks about what insubordination is.
All right, thank you.
So today I'm here with Mr. Heyer and I have a couple questions for you, okay?
Sounds good. Let's go for it.
Can you define what insubordination means?
Can I define what insubordination means? To me, insubordination means when, as a teacher, I ask a student to, go back to their assigned seat. For some reason, they walk out of it to go talk to a friend or get something, and they need to be back in their seat, and I ask them to do that, and they decide they don't want to. And so they choose not to go back to their assigned seat. So something like that would be an example of insubordination to me.
Okay. Is foul language a problem in your classroom?
In my classroom, usually no, foul language isn't a problem in my classroom. I guess I set expectations for language, and students are clear from the beginning to know what I expect and what I would like to hear in the classroom in terms of decency. So no, usually the students are pretty good, and in general I hear that around RMS, that students are really pretty good about foul language.
What is your view on words that sound like cursing?
Now my opinion on the words that sound like cursing, I usually recommend to students that they do not use those, because sometimes when they use them in place of cursing, it really actually sounds like cursing, and that's how I treat words that sound like cursing. To me, it is a swear word, so consequences are going to be the same. So I usually give a warning, but then they know where I stand, and hopefully they can follow those expectations.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
No, not right now. Thanks for the questions.
Okay.
Hey RMS, I'm here, this is Vitali. I'm going to ask you some questions. Can you define what insubordination means?
Well, by definition, insubordination means to refuse orders. You often hear that in like the military or something like that. But here at school, it just means that a student just decides to say, no, I'm not going to do what a teacher tells me. That's insubordination.
How is insubordination a problem in your classroom?
Well, I have a number of students that just don't want to do what I tell them to do. Lots of students, actually, if I say, you need to take out a book, no. You please give me that, no, I'm not going to. You need to get out a pencil, no. Just flat out refuses to do it. So.
How do you feel about how your students listen to you?
There are a lot of students that I know are listening, but yet then there are a lot of students that like to talk when I'm talking, and then in the end they're not going to be successful because they're not going to hear the directions, and I just, for whatever reason, people just don't think they need to pay attention.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I just would like to add that I know that all the students have heard the old adage that school is your job, and if you went to work and you didn't do what you were asked to do, you'd be fired. And it's kind of the same thing. If a teacher or an adult asks you to do something, just do it, and everybody's happy.
Thank you.
When I'm in my school, I don't use bad words. I don't use bad words. I don't use bad words. When teachers say stuff, don't be absurd. Don't be absurd. Don't be absurd. When I'm in my school, I don't use bad words. I don't use bad words. I don't use bad words. When teachers say stuff, don't be absurd. Don't be absurd. Don't be absurd. Let's pick up our homework, then put down it, cause you have to go to lunch. Cause you're hungry, bro. Yeah, get in arguments. Refrain from swearing. There's a punishment if you are that dirty. When I'm in my school, I don't use bad words. I don't use bad words. I don't use bad words. When teachers say stuff, don't be absurd. Don't be absurd. Don't be absurd. When I'm in my school, I don't use bad words. I don't use bad words. I don't use bad words. When teachers say stuff, don't be absurd. Don't be absurd. Don't be absurd. Let's pick up our homework, then put down it, cause you have to go to lunch. Cause you're hungry, bro. Yeah, get in arguments. Refrain from swearing. There's a punishment if you are that dirty.
Hey RMS!
Hey RMS!
I'm Matthew.
And I'm Sophie.
And we're here to talk about the end of the year rewards.
Trips!
So, what it depends on, alright, is first you have to have good behavior, okay?
Display positive behavior in school and not receive any major referrals from February 13th till the end of the year.
Next, it matters on attendance. You have to be at school, and you can't be habitually tardy.
Habitually.
And third, it depends on academics. You have to be academically successful, so just not
Students
like
can earn a total of less than 3 failing grades on third quarter and fourth quarter progress report cards combined. A U grade in education are considered failing grades. And the rewards are 6th grade. Little America! Little America.
7th grade.
Mount Olympus.
And 8th grade.
Mount Olympus! On the same day.
Hey RMS, thanks for watching this PBIS video. We'll see you next time. Wait, who's in there?
Drew.
How'd you get in there?
I tried to see if I could fit.
Again? True. Wait, where are you? Oh my gosh, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
Wrong locker.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Hey RMS, Hey RMS, today What? Hey RMS, today, oh no. Hey RMS, today we're asking students, that is not what I'm supposed to say.
Okay, ready guys? Tell me when you're
Lauren doesn't have her head down.
Lauren, get your head down.
Head down.
Head down.
Wait, which arm?
Head down.
Put your head down. Right down first. Yes.
Feet together. Told you. Again. I'll get you up. Wait, you're gone. Oh no. Drew, where are you? Drew. You're supposed to say
Attendance. Attend school regularly. Be academically
Great job.
Thanks for watching. Have fun at the magician. Now you see her. Now you don't.